Hello friends, welcome back to the kennels. We're going to the ruins. Yeah! So the last episode, I had a bit of a breakthrough in terms of my gameplay. I finally started using the dodge tanking skill, which probably should have been using that for a while longer. It turned out to be really, really good. I'd sort of been taking it on my Houndmasters as kind of a courtesy, I suppose, but not really doing anything with it. I don't want to take a level 0 Houndmaster right now. It doesn't seem to be much point. But yeah, I think that's going to be something that's really useful going forward. Senopont has rabies. This should be hopefully the last time I need to be told that. No one else is stressed out or diseased. Seems very strong indeed. Except Faceby, but we're sorting him out. He has tetanus and the worries. That's pretty poor. It's been a couple of days since I've played the kennels, just getting reacquainted with everything. Let's check out the Nomad wagon. None of this looks particularly useful, which is good because it saves me having to make a potentially difficult choice. Where are we going? We could kill the fulminating prophet, but the trinket's not really good enough. 35% stun resist is good, don't get me wrong, and the extra 10 dodge is going to come in handy. 30 crests is, I mean, I guess, it's nothing to sneeze at. But I don't know, man, it's getting to the point now where we're almost ready to be going to the darkest dungeon itself. And in fact, I may do that in the next episode. I'm not sure I'm necessarily too confident right now, but we'll get there hopefully. This looks pretty strong. We could do a long champion dungeon. We get an ancestral trinket because it's a long champion dungeon. 20 accuracy on our range skills. That's so useful. Yeah, it's so useful. 9 portraits is fine. 15,000 gold is great. I think I have to do it. So Senopont, I believe, can go in rank 3. That shouldn't be a big problem. Yeah, he's my dodge tanker anyway. If he's my dodge tanker, who would I want on a dodge tank? Or a dog tank? Okay, we'd probably want Harry, Guard, Lick Wounds, and Blackjack, so they'd want to be in rank 2. Let's put him in rank 2. And we'll take off Hound's Rush and give him Blackjack, and we will level up Blackjack, obviously. Evelyn, do you want to go in rank 1? Who's good in rank 1? You're okay in rank 1? Everyone's got Hound's Rush. You know, I'll just switch in your skills. Rue, you can take off Hound's Rush. Take in Blackjack. Probably want Guard Dog. Yeah, of course I want Guard Dog. There's only 4 skills for rank 1. Carteret, you can go in rank 3. And I want to put a level 5 in so we get some experience. Yeah, to be fair, we've got the Silence in the Crypts quest, so we may as well put some level 5s in. I'm going to keep Senopont in rank 2. But I think it's probably going to be Cruel, Susi, and Tolvace. Yeah, okay, so Cruel can go in rank 1. I'll take... No. Cruel can go in rank 1. Susi can go in... Susie, yeah. Susan can go in rank 2. Tolvace can go in... Well, he's rank 1 as well, but we can take off Blackjack, put him in rank 4. Do I want anyone to be guarding except rank 1? Rank 2, rather. Probably not. Well, rank 1 can as well. I mean, it's not necessarily a problem. He can have Lick Wounds, though, so I'm not going to want to be guarding with rank 1 too much. Rank 4, I'm going to give you Cry Havoc. We're going to go and upgrade some of your skills and gear, hopefully. Okay, so you are in rank 1, so you want all these. What else is gold for, if it's not for making sure that your dudes are healthy and happy and geared up properly? That's what I'd like to know. These are... Okay, Tolvace, you're in rank 4. Okay, you can't catch me out like that. What do we want? Yep, just the first 4 skills seems important. Okay, and the blacksmith. This is going to be pricey, but it's also really going to be worth it, I think. I hope, anyway. Oh, okay, we spent a lot of money on that, but it's necessary. You can't do level 5 dungeons without breaking a few eggs. I'm pretty sure that's how that saying goes. We'll unequip all trinkets. I don't want to give anyone the Ancestor's Portrait. It's good, but it's not good enough to be sacrificing damage for on rank or on level 3 dungeons. So we'll give him the Cudgel Weight. We'll give him the Stress Relief. We want defensive trinkets for you. I don't want, say, the Legendary Bracer. We're going to the ruins, so I don't know. Isn't a huge amount in the way of defensive trinkets. Well, there's the Camouflage Cloak, obviously. And there's the Fortifying Garlic, but Garlic kind of sucks. Oh, plus 25% healing received. That could be useful. Better allow him to heal himself? Seems interesting. The Ancestor's Coat is also good, but it's not quite good enough, I think. I feel like the Ancestor's coat is actually sizably worse than the camouflage cloak. I could be wrong about that. Unless you're doing a torturous run. I think I'm going to give him the Ancestor's scroll. I think the extra healing is probably going to be clutch. Yes. All looks good. So we'll give these guys some damage. They can have a spiked collar each. Is the Crescendo box better than the Legendary Bracer? This is something I've been struggling with for a while. 20% damage, minus 3 speed. Yeah, the Crescendo box is clearly, like, significantly better, I think. Not that it matters, because I'm taking both anyway. Okay, looks good to me. Don't want Wolf's Tassel? Nah, we'll leave it. We will leave it. He's a Ruins Adventurer. Seems pretty strong. Most of this stuff is not particularly useful. That's okay. He's an Unholy Slayer. Sick. 10 accuracy is going to be useful for the Blackjack skill. Without further ado, I think we just go for it. Put our treats over here. Put our firewood over here. We're going to take all the food we can, because healing is going to be really useful. Going to take 2 stacks of torches. 4 shovels. 1 key. Maybe we take another stack of torches. Just in case. No, we don't. We don't. Do we? Do we, though? I can't remember, actually, what the quest is here. I don't think it says. I don't want to re-provision again. I think we'll take 2 keys. 3 stacks of torches. And I think we'll just go for it. And we'll use our treats reasonably liberally, but we do want to save some treats, obviously, for more difficult fights, because we only get 8 treats, even though it's a long dungeon. 8 treats on a short dungeon, you can pretty much use them whenever. 8 treats on a long dungeon, you're going to run into some problems if you use them too freely, I think. Okay. So probably going to want to camp early as well. Probably camp like the 20% and the 60% marks. Make sure we get the maximum duration out of those buffs. I should have checked my camping skills, to be fair. But they always seem to be just really good. Right? And on high level characters, it's not really necessarily, I mean, I'm already going to have used them. Already upgraded my camping skills, I should say. A lot of the time, anyway. These gargoyles are menacing as fuck. Okay, so remember, rank 2 is the dodge tanker. Do we just nuke down the insatiable ghoul? These guys have ridiculous bleed resist. I think we mark the insatiable ghoul and we just nuke him down. Should be able to kill him straight away. Oh, well, you haven't got Hound's Rush? Ah, for fuck's sake. Why did I do that? I wanted him to be in rank 1 initially, and I kind of half-assed it. Yeah, that's a problem. I said I was going to upgrade Blackjack. I explicitly said that, and then I didn't. That's an issue. So I guess we guard dog rank 1. He's so dodgy now. He's got 75% dodge. It's ridiculous. Or 75 dodge, I should say. Do you want to treat this? I don't think dog treating it does anything. That's a nice 25, though. That's a good 25. We can stun this pretty effortlessly. I think we take it. Their speed is ridiculous, though. Oh, that's a nasty crit. That is a nasty crit. Hashtag nasty crit. Alright. Bit of stress, normally not the end of the world, but it's a bit worrying here. He didn't get stunned, at least. That's really useful. I still think we have to nuke down rank 2. I will just switch rank 2 skills around, Senopon skills around. I'll take off Blackjack, which actually kind of sucks. I don't want to have to do that, but I am going to do that. And I will put on Hound's Rush. He's mostly going to be guarding anyway, which is important, I think. Wow, the rank 4 got a bad speed roll. Yeah, I'll guard rank 4 then, I suppose. Since his stun is only 125%, it would still probably work, in all fairness. But I don't want to have to make that choice. Oh, that is a bad dodge, man. I need to do 21 damage. That is a bad dodge, man! What are you doing? Well, that's a guard. Yeah! Okay, he's got 95 dodge. That's ridiculous. So I guess we carry on guarding. This dodge tank is dumb as fuck. What's going on here? It's fantastic. We can stun either of these. I guess we'll stun... Oh, I mean, maybe we should have stunned rank 2. Because whichever one we stun, we're going to nuke down the other one, right? Don't want to treat this. Just want to hit it, hopefully only twice. Oh, it bled! Wow! That was fairly unlikely. That was thanks entirely to my bleed trinket. So yeah, we'll do we Hounds Harry? We're not gonna Hounds Harry. This is ridiculous. This is a recipe for disaster. Well, we will. Oh, actually, it's not, is it? Because we can kill rank 2. Okay, so rank 2 is now dead. I'm still learning. I'm still learning the ropes. We'll kill rank 1. Oh, nice. One hit, boys. And we'll get the dodge buff. Wonder what happens if you have 2 people guarding the same target. I've never experienced that before. Doesn't seem like it would be that useful. I guess we cry havoc again. That is some nice stress relief. That is some nice stress relief. Well, we always knew that was going to happen. We don't really care too much about the heirlooms. And I think I'm actually going to drop the gold as well and just take the gems. I think that's probably correct. Maybe should have used the dog treats more liberally. But I don't think we needed them there. There's no point using them if you don't need them. You might as well just throw them away at that point. So I think we're going to camp here and try and get some scouting. We need to explore 90% of rooms, so we're probably going to leave 3 unexplored. How many rooms you got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we're going to have to explore 16 rooms. That can include the secret room. We will... Do you want to eat to full? We just want to... We don't want to eat to full. We'll eat 4. Okay, so we got Therapy Dog, which is pretty strong. It's not great here. We want to Hound's Watch first, I suppose, and release the Hound. And I think we do Therapy Dog. If we can Therapy Dog with someone who's not stressed, that would be ideal. Okay. Very, very simple camp there. I'm enjoying it. We didn't scout up here, so there's no need to go up here at all. Ideally, I'd like to get a secret room, of course. I'm actually kind of conditioning myself away from secret rooms being good, because I'm... Oh, I didn't switch his skills around. Ah. Okay. Because I'm doing a... You may have seen I'm doing a Pitch Black Dungeon run, a run of the mod Pitch Black Dungeon, and I think I've talked about it on this series as well. But secret rooms in Pitch Black Dungeon are not that good, so I'm conditioning myself away from caring about them so much, which is probably a bad idea. I think I'd probably just want to kill these guys. Maybe a Hound's Harry would do it, actually. Yeah, that should have done it. And I can Blackjack rank 3, so that's going pretty well. Hopefully the stun hits. Yep, awesome. So ranks 1 and 2 are now dead. Super dead, in fact. This is going pretty well. It's going pretty well. I still don't want to use the dog treats. Oh, that was amazing. That was just dope. Alright, guard dog, I suppose, and may as well. Might get into a fight at some point soon. Oh, so you can't actually have 2 people guarding at the same time, whether they're guarding the same person or not. That seems not particularly important, to be honest. It's not something I'm going to want to be doing too often, but it's good to know anyway, because I'm kind of new to this whole tanking nonsense. Do I want to use a shovel here? I probably don't care too much about using a shovel here, if I'm honest. I'd much rather use them for an obstacle later on. We're only going to get loot that we may have to throw away anyway. These guys have weird resistances. I don't like it. Do we just kill rank 3? I can't remember what these guys do. This is... Okay. they just look like reskins of earlier enemies, if I'm honest. I'm not the most observant person in the world. No shit. So, I've probably asked this question before. Not gonna lie and pretend that I know everything there is to know about this game.
Give them no quarter.
So I guess we stun one of these. Doesn't really matter which one. Go for rank 2, I guess. Hopefully we only get hit once by either of these. So this might be the only attack we take, depending on the speed rolls we get. We got moved, which isn't too bad. I know I forgot to change his skills around, by the way. I'm not a smart dude. You may have noticed this. Kind of want a Hound's Harry. No, I don't. I want a dodge tank. I always want a dodge tank with Senapon. At all times do I wish to be dodge tanking, yes. You are correct.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That's good advice, Wayne. Cheers. I'm going to move my mic a little bit here. Hopefully it's not audible that I've done that. Seems like it probably is, though, so apologies if that's come out on the recording, and only apologize. Right. Oh, wow! Lick Wounds is so good now! I'm not used to it actually healing for a significant amount. He's got the plus healing trinket, which is really useful, obviously. I know I dumped 500 gold for these jades, but the grass is always greener. No, I think I dumped the portraits. Heirlooms are just not that useful right now. Oh, we did get scouting. It's good. It's good. So you got 90% trap disarm. One of them's got 100. Yep, I'll take the 100% every time. At least when there's that little stress on the line to be recovered. Oh, no, we haven't got any holy water. Oh, okay. I remembered. You can have Hound's Rush. It's much better. Is it better to have Target Whistle? Who else has got the mark? Everyone else has got the mark. Yeah, okay. I think it's better to have Hound's Rush. Because you want to have the ability to be able to finish people off with Senapon if need be. More scouting. It's pretty good. Okay, so we definitely go to this room. Because we know there's no danger in it and we need to get that 16 rooms complete. Quest objective completed. Which is also the only quest objective. Everyone's in the right position, right? Everyone's in the right position. It's a false alarm. I was just checking. It's better to be too cautious than not cautious enough, I always say. And I think I really do always say that. I think that's like my catchphrase by this point. But I think if you're gonna have a catchphrase, that's like really weak, but also very mature. You know what that you boy says. It's better to be too cautious than not cautious enough. That's damn right. We're surprising everything here. I think we need to dog treats. Need to get the Scooby Snacks out just because this Madman is so dangerous. Well, that's a fairly low roll, but it's not the end of the world. We just kill it now. Okay, yeah. Wonderful. Thanks, Senapon. So we'll blackjack the Cultist Witch. Don't get me wrong, it's very good that crit, because that moved the Witch up to rank 3, and that allowed me to stun her. She is so nearly dead. One Hound's Harry is going to do it now. 3 for 3 is pretty nasty, but not the end of the world. Senapon, you need to get into dodge tanking, my friend. Okay, well now she's just dead, so that's okay. We don't have to Hound's Harry. Removed a difficult decision from us by maybe making things a little bit worse than they needed to be. Get Kushi in. Oh, okay, everyone's just dying, right? Do I want to dodge tank... do I want to guard the marked guy or the guys on low health? I think it's probably the guys on low health. Does this deal 3 damage? Yeah, so this should kill rank 1 and do some damage to rank 2. Yeah, seems pretty solid. We will guard rank 1. And I may come to regret this decision down the line, but I do not currently regret it, which is the main thing. It's hard to regret a decision you haven't made, to be fair. So we will murder the fuck out of this guy. Yep, that's done it. Cheers, dogs. And get some stress relief, hopefully. Okay. Or not is fine too, I mean, I guess. That's not a problem. And it's got the plus healing receive trinket, which is really important. But that lick wounds is still doing a lot of healing to myself there. I don't really care about this Jade. I'm not going to pretend to. It's too much effort to pretend to care about a 375 gold loss when I haven't got the inventory space for it anyway. I think I would rather have everything I've got than 375 gold. Except maybe the dog treat, but it's pretty close. And we can't get overconfident here. We know what happens. I'd rather relieve 4 stress and maybe die. Okay. That was a slightly risky play, but I think it was maybe the correct decision. I think it's close, though. I think it's close. More scouting is going so well. And a secret room, okay. So we know where we're camping next. Obviously, we, excuse me. Come up here. Actually, no, we'll camp here. That would make more sense, because then our buffs will run out. We can camp again, and that will also free up some inventory space. For the secret room, don't care about these busts. $74, and that needs to be above 74 right now. Thanks to Cenopont's... I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click on Cenopont, damn it. Thanks to Cenopont's trinkets, the torch needs to be above 75. We will definitely guard rank 1. That is 100% happening right the fuck now. Do we stun? We'll stun the Bone Lancer. Yep, 94% chance to stun. I'll allow it. Seems good. And I really think it is paying off to be taking a slightly more cautious approach. To especially champion dungeons. I mean, I've had a squad of level 6s that I could have taken to the Darkest Dungeon for the last few episodes, and I hope you'll forgive my patience in doing so. Because I think it's... I'm going to use a dog tree here just to kill this guy. Because I think it's really important to... I kind of want to just get better at... for Houndmaster run. Before I go throwing 4 level 6s at the Darkest Dungeon. Kind of want to just make sure that I know what I'm doing and I've got a solid strategy. Just to clarify, I know there are maps available for... I shouldn't have done that, I should have hit rank 1. I know there are maps available for the Darkest Dungeon Pass. They're all the same every time. I kind of feel like I don't want to use them. I used those publicly available maps the first time through the game, and I kind of felt cheap doing it. I did it, and to be honest, I would be tempted to do it again, but I don't want to do it on the kennels, man. I kind of want to go in and just experience the dungeon as it was intended to be experienced, because I don't remember anything about it. I haven't completed this game in over a year, so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Maybe I do go to this room before I camp, and then come back for the secret room. I'm not actually sure how scouting works. I think the scouting check triggers the first time you open your map once you get to a room. I think I do camp here. I have so little stress though. No, the campfire needs to be used proactively. I mean mostly proactively, but also a little bit reactively to make sure that... Anyway, that's less virtue channel. Oh, that's not too bad. I thought it was more stress damage. We'll come back and go to the secret room. Sorry, what the fuck? Anyway, we'll come back and go to the secret room once we've camped. But yeah, I mean, there are very reactive benefits to the campfire. It makes food more valuable, apart from anything else. And I think that is important. To make sure that you're getting as much healing and stress healing as possible. One hitting both of these was fantastic. We will stun it. And we will attempt to nuke it down. It's got a speed of 10, so it'll probably get 1 attack off, but that's okay. It's not worth a dog treat. I was thinking about it, but it's not worth it. That is not too bad. I'm okay with him being stunned. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that. That means basically less than nothing. Do I the Onyxes? I'll dump the legendary bracer, yeah. Oh, the leper's armlet, was it called? I can't even remember what it's called. That's how little it means to me. Oh, it's you. You're the new champion dungeon enemy. Right. We will guard you. You are, for want of a better word, inspirational. You buff everything around you, and I think he also reanimates the dead, which seems like a really bad idea from my point of view. So we'll nuke him down. Might have been better to mark him first. Yeah, I think it would be better to mark him. He hasn't got much protection, but it's almost certainly better to mark there. So we'll mark him now. Now cut my losses, man. Wicked Surge! That's a sick animation. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. It's scary, but it did go on a non-damage dealer for the most part, so. Ooh, Centerpont's having a bad day. You might just kill it. Not quite. That's okay too. We should be able to just kill it now. Hopefully it doesn't come back to life. I've only fought this a couple of times. I think it raises other enemies back from the dead, but it doesn't come back to life itself. This is Pitch Black Dungeon infecting my mind again, you know? Oh, it's pretty good, it's pretty good. We'll carry on guarding. We will talk treats here. We'll talk treats here. We're going back to the secret room anyway. We'll need the inventory space. Might as well just use the dog treats to give myself an easier life, rather than inevitably trying to discard them and then saying, oh, well, should I use those then, I guess? Oh, that sucks. Might be better to Hound's Harry here. I do think it's close. I think we do. These guys are dangerous too, and the champion, I need some way to be dealing damage to him. Well, okay. That was terrible. That double bleed resist there was awful. Don't do it. Don't do it. You didn't do it. It's good. It's good. So now we Hound's Harry again. Oh, well, that's okay. One miss, one crit. It all evens out. Alright, we'll target whistle you. And just destroy your face. Don't want to Hound's Rush that? Nah, I want to carry on guarding. That's okay. He's got lick wounds. He can deal with it. I think that does interrupt his guarding. Yeah, he's not guarding anymore, because it only lasts for one turn. But we don't really need it now, I think. I think we can just go kill this dude. Actually, you know what? We're going to stun this guy. And then we're going to nuke down rank 1. This is not... I mean, it's a change of plan, but I hadn't really started on anything that would be interrupted by that change, so it's not really a problem. We haven't lost anything by switching our plan because we hadn't started either plan, so... If that makes any sense. It probably does not make any sense. Spoilers! Okay! That was a cool-ass crit. Guess we just do that then. Guard you for the dodge buff. It doesn't really mean anything. He's dead. He's super dead. Okay, another Sapphire's actually pretty good. Crests, eh.
Push on to the task's end.
Oh, we did get scouting here as well, naturally, which is actually kind of a load off my mind there. Oh, a lot of scouting too. That's actually fantastic. Oh, well, we'll go back here. We can't manually go to the secret room. We have to go through the secret hole in the wall that we found it through. That's okay. We'll throw a key at it, and we'll actually get rid of a key and 125 gold. And an emerald. Yeah, no, but also on the other hand, it's laden with loot. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So I think we probably... maybe we wimp out of going through this corridor. Maybe we just go left and then... Or you go west and then north here, I guess. It's not though, is it? It's just a stone. Don't worry about it. Oh, we didn't actually camp. We should camp here. I kind of got sidetracked by all the scouting we got. So we can skip out on 3 rooms. I think we're going to skip out on this room, the top right room. We're going to skip out on the center left room here. We're going to skip out on the middle room there. And that means that it's pretty much just linear. Yeah, it's pretty much just a linear path now, I think. Apart from one little sidetrack here. That's okay. We will eat 8 because we've got way too much fucking food. Might as well use it to heal. We will release the Hound. We will Hound's Watch. And we will Wound Care. Double Wound Care is going to bring this guy back up to almost full HP. Which is actually just fantastic.
The light. The promise of safety.
I mean, I'm feeling kind of good about my chances here. Not just at beating this dungeon, thanks, Collector. But at actually, like, maybe making a start in the darkest dungeon itself. Maybe in the next video. I don't want to make any promises, because who knows how I'm going to be feeling when I come to record the next video in about 15 minutes. But I think it might be doable. Okay, one of each actually kind of sucks. We will stun the Man-at-Arms. Oh, good crit. And we will just nuke down the Highwayman. Not the Highwayman, sorry, the Collector himself. We will use treats. I am too proud to use treats. These guys are all moderately fast, which is fairly frustrating. We will blackjack you. The Highwayman's not a problem. The Highwayman just does damage, and we've got a dodge tank for that. At least for the most part. But the Vestal buffs and the Man-at-Arms is, what am I trying to say? He guards, which is, if anything, more annoying. So we will... we should kill the Man-at-Arms. So he is dead now? He is dead now. That's pretty good. And I'll carry on tanking. I'm okay with taking this fight slower, more cautiously. It's not a problem. That might be the first time Xenopont has had the dodge buff and not dodged an attack, so I'm still pretty okay with that. He's still got the dog treat buff. Yep, that's pretty good. Oh, 61! Fantastic. Lifesteal kind of sucks, yeah. Oh, he resisted a bleed. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that caused a bleed. But I'm happy to have resisted it. We'll stun him. You want to stun him? We want to stun him. 69% chance. That's a buff, right? Awesome. I do not care about that. Oh, that's nasty. Does he have lick wounds? I can't remember if he has lick wounds or not. He still has the buff. And I guess we actually maybe just hands rush. No, he's doing next to no damage. We should guard rank 4. 120 dodge. Seems good. Is the Collector now dead? The Collector is dead, as long as the Vestal doesn't get an attack first. Okay, yep, fantastic. Just heal the fuck out of him. No skin off my nose. Okay, he is now absolutely dead. So we can concentrate on killing the Vestal. I want to concentrate on killing the Highwayman, I think. Because the Vestal doesn't really do very much on her own. That was a good death sound, I like it. I'll take it. I guess we just kill it. I think I want to lick wounds. I think it's important to be defensive where possible. We need to do 9 damage to him. So that's one more hands rush. Excellent. And this probably won't kill her. But that was a good roll. That was a high roll. Just want to stun her, I guess. Doesn't really do very much. Need 1 more damage for the kill. She is now dead. So we'll guard. See if we can pass the time until rank 4 gets a turn. No stress relief, that's okay. I'm used to it. I am used to it. Rank 4, buddy. Well, I mean, it's guard dog, I guess. It's fine. You want a guard dog? I ain't gonna stop you? Oh, okay, I was hoping to lick wounds with rank 4. And a trapezohedron, wonderful. He doesn't even have lick wounds. Fantastic. Okay. A whole roller coaster of emotions there. It is more confusing, I think, when all of your characters are the same class. You can't think, oh, my Hellion has Iron Swan, because, you know, maybe like 2 of your Hellions do have Iron Swans and the other 2 doesn't. Okay, I got my finger on the trigger there with the light. Terrified of it dropping below 75, so we lose that dodge buff. Okay, hopefully an uneventful return. We might get an ambush, but it's fairly unlikely. Hunger tile, I'm okay with it. That's fine, that's fine. We are nearly done with this dungeon, and we are in very good shape. I'm kind of terrified that I've done my usual thing of missing a required room halfway back across the map, but I don't think that's going to happen. It wouldn't be terrible to backtrack. if we had to, but obviously I'd rather avoid it. Thought I'd go in the old-fashioned way and use the torch from the inventory. It's just how I roll, man. It's just how I roll. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. Oh, more scouting. Doesn't mean very much. That's okay. Let's carry on. I dumped my key, didn't I? I did dump my key, but I'll use a shovel. We really need the loot here. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll take the crests. We got a lot of gold from this dungeon, which will probably pay for itself. Probably pay for the fact that we've can't talk with Wayne here, man. It's probably gonna make up for the fact that I spent something like 45,000 gold on equipping these dudes. Really need to kill rank 4 there. We will Hounds Rush. Oh, what am I doing? I should be marking it. I should be marking it though. We'll mark with the next opportunity we got. Kind of wish it had been rank 1, if I'm honest. Rank 1 can stun. Oh, excuse me. I do apologise. That was a surprise sneeze. Caught me way off guard. We'll stun rank 2. Just the one sneeze today. Fantastic. That's pretty scary. That's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, 27. That's pretty rough. You know what? Lick wounds. I think I still want a guard dog. Need that dodge buff. And, I mean, I guess we'll try and stun rank 1, 69%. Nice. That seems to go off a lot of the time. That's 69% is like just over 2/3, right? It seems to be very strong. Seems to happen a lot. Oh, nice! Nice! We just kill this? Do we just kill this? I think we just kill this. Okay, yep. Clearly you weren't listening. Tell that, Jay. Ooh, Kushi, you are my go-to man here. You are absolutely killing it. Well, lick wounds. We need the healing, I think. And we'll mark you. Get that protection down to a nice round 0. Oh, it's 3. Okay, sure. For some reason, I thought the final tier mark reduced their protection by 35%, but apparently it's only 30. That's okay. That's good to know. We can hopefully stun it again. Yeah, see what I mean? It goes off, man. So I think we just kill it now. Yeah, we probably don't even need everyone's attacks to kill it, considering it's got a speed of 2. We'll guard for the dodge buff, as I'm sure you're tired of hearing me say. Okay, shouldn't get another turn before I kill it. Sweet. You are not wrong, Wayne. You are not wrong. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about dropping the onyxes because I've already got a lot of gold here. I will take the portraits. Portraits are so useful later on in the game. They're some of the more useful ones, I think. For those kind of incidental upgrades like the tavern and the abbey, I think busts are useful for those. Now I think more about it, I could be wrong. And maybe I should have dumped the torches as well. There's definitely a good case to be made either way, I think. We'll go for 100% disarm. And I think that was a no-brainer too. Yeah, I should have dumped the torches. That's actually becoming clear to me now. I'm slipping back into my old ways and making just little mistakes, man. I shouldn't be doing that. I can't beat myself up too much. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. So deal with it, I guess. Little treats here. Little treats. Hopefully we'll kill this in one hit. Nearly. I can't. I mean, I want to Hounds Harry. Maybe it's still correct. I am going to guard, though. I like using Centipede as a defensive character too much. Hopefully he'll just dodge that. Yes, sweet. That's fantastic. If only Houndmasters had a riposte associated with that, they would be too strong, to be fair. I realised that as I said it. They would be way too strong. Just going to nuke these guys down. I think I probably will mark rank 2, the shield wall. for the protection debuff more than anything else. Sweet. I mean, what does Mark do? It makes you do more damage to them. So, I mean, I guess that's very much the same thing. Oh, what? Dude. Seriously. Okay, sure. No worries. I think we nuke down rank 2 because it's probably gonna guard one of these. Oh, nice crits. You're not kidding, Wayne. Yeah, there we go. So we will... Do we want to stun it instead? We will stun it. No, we'll mark it. We'll mark it. There's no point stunning it if I'm going to be nuking it down. It's only got a speed of 2. Good dodge, good dodge. So hopefully one more attack will do it. Probably not, though. I guess we stun. We can't even stun rank 1. I mean, I don't even want to do any of this stuff. I guess we just hit it. And hopefully that reduces its HP enough that we'll kill it next time. That's okay. That's okay. That's 15 damage, which is a lot, but it shouldn't mean too much. This is one of the last battles we'll have, and this should kill it. Yeah, pretty good. And we should just be able to kill rank 1 now. I'll lick wounds here. Oh, nice crits. I mean, really, it just was a little bit of stress relief, but that's okay, you know? You gotta find that, what am I trying to say here? That's really good. You gotta find that satisfaction. That's what I'm trying to say. That satisfaction where you can in Darkest Dungeon. So we got one more fight. That should do it. And yeah, I definitely didn't need all these torches, but I didn't know that. You know, sort of just drop them if I didn't need them, and I will drop them if I don't need them, which I don't. But it looks like we're not going to have space, honestly, to drop them. So we're going to go home with a few empty inventory spaces, which is always annoying, but never really the end of the world. The whole, you know, the whole point of Darkest Dungeon is maybe sometimes you don't go home at all, so it's good to know that we're going to be okay here, almost certainly. No one's got any stress right now. That may change in the future. The witch may end up using a tempting goblet. I guess we just go for the bleed. It's not... I don't know what I would start again. I don't know what I would want to stun here. Maybe the gargoyle? I could go for the Hound's Harry and just get some throughput in. I think I get some throughput done. Yeah, that's 9 damage plus, you know, 3 for 3 twice. So that's 27 damage right there. It's pretty strong. Okay. A little bit of overkill going on there. I'm not necessarily against it. Means that we're probably going to end this dungeon on 0 cumulative stress, which is fantastic. I can't believe it took me 41 episodes to start using Lick Wounds, Cry Havoc, and Guard Dog. I really should have been using them before, as I'm sure you're aware. You know, better late than never. Better late than never, that's what I always said. I think we just kill these now. Yeah, rank 1 is now dead. Rank 1 is dead. Rank 2 is getting there. Need to do 21 damage, need to do 18 damage to him. I really think it's unlikely we're going to lose a character here, but I kind of like to play it safe, so we're just going to stun. And we're going to hit him. Yeah, okay. The stun was mostly for damage, but maybe I should have used Hound's Harry there instead. We might just be able to kill it, I guess. Nearly, nearly. Not too bad at all. It's got a lot of speed. Oh, it looks like it's just dead, right? I mean, most of the 65% of the time it's just dead. Okay, well that's fine too. Okay, well if you're going to hit one of them, I'd rather you hit rank 2 there. That's good. This is the last fight, this is the last room. So yeah, we're good. We're going to go home with 0 stress, or almost 0 stress. A little bit more stress. I don't want the bandages, thanks. Thanks though, it's nice that you were thinking of me there. Okay, cool. So we made it back with a lot of loot as well. And the Ancestor's Pistol, I forgot about that, yes.
Ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Ooh, 32 plus 15, that's 47, boys. Cool. Yeah, the Ancestor's Pistol is going to be useful, I think. And they're all now level 6. Oh, that's actually not great there. Slow Draw's really bad. Warren's Explorer is pretty good. Weak Grip doesn't actually matter that much at all. Lethargy is awful. And Light Sensitive is really bad as well. Okay, so we want to take... Yeah, all of these guys really need to have that stuff taken care of today. And I want to look at putting together a team for the Darkest Dungeon, hopefully in the next episode. But we'll see how that goes. I don't necessarily want to make promises, but I'd like it to happen.
Our estate was the envy of this land.
Yep, thanks. Oh, no, that's an issue. Because if I get rid of Lethargy, it may get rid of Rabies as well. This is a sort of design flaw. Maybe, it might be intentionally designed, but I don't think it is. Where leveling up the Sanitarium gives you... what am I looking for here? There's an upgrade tree which, as a side effect, gives you the chance to remove more than one disease, just randomly. But some diseases are good, like Rabies is pretty good. So I don't necessarily want that. Right. Just do a little bit of micromanagement here. Let's make sure I'm getting rid of some quirks on some of my more important guys. Who would I want to take into the Darkest Dungeon? It would probably be... I mean, it's not going to be the next episode then if I need to be looking at getting rid of quirks, but I need to be thinking a couple of weeks ahead. Don't really... Why am I looking at positive quirks? Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of Slow Draw with Cruel. And maybe I look at increasing my patient cells. I can't really do that very effectively yet. We'll just do this for now. We'll do that twice, why not? Get all that done, yeah. So we'd need another 37 busts. It's not that important yet, I think. I think it's going to be useful to be using this whenever necessary, or like every week, just making sure the treatment ward is full of level 6s who are becoming, available for the Darkest Dungeon. Light Sensitive is really bad as well. A lot of this stuff is bad. I'm not too worried about prioritization right now, because it's looking like it might be a couple of weeks before we brave the Darkest Dungeon. We'll see. We'll see in the next episode, man. I've been a little bit cagey about it, and for that I apologize, but I am looking forward to going there. I just don't want to rush things. But anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching, as always, and I'll see you next time.